Boa tarde. Oi, pessoal. Bom, vamos lá. Hoje a gente está aqui para falar da Bradshaw, tá? A gente vai fazer aí uma. Sabrina acabou de entrar. Fazer uma apresentação rápida sobre a escola. Para quem não me conhece, eu sou a Mônica. Eu trabalho com os alunos que estão em programa, então muitos de vocês vão falar comigo depois que vocês chegarem, quando vocês tiverem suas dúvidas ou qualquer, né, alguma comunicação que vocês queiram fazer e não se sintam à vontade de fazer em inglês por alguma razão, vocês podem falar comigo. Eu vou deixar meu número do WhatsApp, vou chamar vocês aí antes de entrar, então todos vão ter o meu número do WhatsApp, tá bom? Para a gente se comunicar. Eu vou fazer a apresentação vai ser feita totalmente em inglês. Se alguém tiver aí alguma dúvida, vocês, por favor, no final me avisem que aí eu traduzo para vocês, tá bom? Mas a ideia é vocês já irem aí afinando os ouvidos para a chegada do intercâmbio de vocês, tá? A gente tem aqui com a gente hoje a Summer, ela é a diretora internacional da escola, ela é a pessoa de contato de vocês lá, então, quando vocês chegarem, ela que vai ajudar vocês na orientação, no dia da orientação, nas dúvidas das aulas, enfim, qualquer suporte que vocês precisam, lá ela é a pessoa de contato, tá? Então, então, além do agente de vocês, vocês têm a mim e vocês têm a Summer na escola, só para vocês saberem aí quem é quem, tá bom? Eu vou começar aqui e aí qualquer dúvida, vocês me falem aí no final. Muito obrigada. Hi, Summer.
Hi.
Can I
Hi.
start?
So I know what's that?
Can I start presentation?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi. So I'm Summer and I work here at Bradshaw in the international program. I think Monica has already said that. I've been here for 3 years, working with the international program for about a year and a half. And I'm excited to have everyone come and visit our school. So I'm just going to go over a few things specific to our school, and then I'll take some questions at the end. So first, arrival. We do ask that students arrive at the Sacramento International Airport, and we'll have your itinerary ahead of time to your host families. And if they're unable to pick you up, we will coordinate for somebody else to pick you up from the airport. If you choose to fly into Sacramento, the transportation will be on the student at the expense of the student. It is about a 2 to 3 hour drive, depending on traffic, from San Francisco to Bradshaw. Host families will pick you up, and you will be in contact with your host family prior to arriving. So hopefully you'll know what they look like and you'll be able to identify them. They should have signs at the airport as well. If you are planning on arriving to your host home another way, you arrive in San Francisco and you're going to Uber, or your family's bringing you and dropping you off, please let me know so that I can prepare the host families for that. Most of our host families do have the WhatsApp on their phone, so you're able to communicate with them before arrival via WhatsApp, or the email or phone numbers that I've provided in their host family profiles. And then also, we just like to remind students to not forget to let their parents know once they've made it through customs and arrived, and hopefully send a picture to your parents, because as parents, we like that.
Sure.
These are some of our dress code guidelines. We don't specifically have a uniform at our school. It is considered a dress code. For the tops or shirts, students can wear polo shirts, but they have to have a collar or a button-up dress shirt, and it has to be a solid color. Any single solid color, as long as the whole shirt is the same color. We do have Unity t-shirts for sale here at Bradshaw. You can purchase those. I believe they're $10. It has this similar design to what I'm wearing. This is the Unity sweatshirt for this year. These are also available for purchase. These can be worn any day of the week. Next slide. For sweatshirts, it has to be also a single solid color sweatshirt, like the blue sweatshirt in the picture. It can have a logo, but the logo has to be smaller than your fist. Unless it's a university sweatshirt, like the one pictured is a Sacramento State University that is here local. If it is a US university or a US military sweatshirt, you can wear those any day, or you can purchase like the sweatshirt I'm wearing and wear that any day you want. Next slide. For the pants, we do not allow blue jeans or denim pants, jeggings, or cotton sweatpants. Those are not allowed. We do ask students to wear a solid color pant that is like a khaki material. They can be colored khaki, like the ones pictured here in the middle, gray, black, or navy. Um, if you do wear shorts, it's really cold right now, so I'm hoping nobody will be wearing shorts. They must be no shorter than 4 inches above the knee. Skirts no shorter than 2 inches above the knee, same colors as the pants. Next. For shoes, there's not a whole lot of restrictions on shoes. You can wear any sort of tennis shoes or sneakers. Um, if you do wear sandals, they have to have a strap on the back. If you wear, I don't know if you guys have the Croc shoes in Brazil, but those are really popular here. If you wear Crocs, you have to have the strap in the back around your heel. Next slide. We do have some free dress or spirit wear days. Each month, the first of the month, we'll have a no discipline free dress. And that's if you don't receive any detentions or discipline the month prior, you're allowed to wear free dress. We do have some guidelines for free dress. So nothing could be skin tight, sleeveless, low cut, or cropped, revealing your midriff. There's still no cotton sweatpants, no cotton shorts or joggers or like legging yoga pants or pajama bottoms. But you can wear jeans, any sort of t-shirt you want, as long as there's nothing on the shirt that's like alcohol or drug related for that. So this is the class schedule, kind of what you will do each day. As you can see at the top, it's broken down um, into days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Thursday. Each day you'll have 7 classes assigned to you, and then each day you'll attend 6 of those 7 classes. On Wednesdays, we have what's called chapel. And that's where all the high school students will go to the multipurpose room, and they'll have worship music and have a chapel speaker, somebody that shares a message. On Thursdays, we have what's called MASH, Mandatory After School Study Hall. And that is not mandatory if you aren't assigned MASH by a teacher. So if a teacher assigns MASH at the 2 p.m. to 2:40 time frame, then you have to go in. So if you're not assigned MASH, students would go to their MASH teacher, which will be on your schedule. They would check in and then they're allowed to leave for the day. So on Thursdays, students can get out at 2 p.m. Next slide. So the first day you'll arrive on campus and you'll report to the administration office. That will be, I believe, January 6th is the first day of school. Yes, January 6th. So that day you won't go to classes. We'll have an orientation just for our international students. We'll do a meet and greet. We'll review all the rules at the school. You are required to bring a laptop or a tablet while you're here. That's how our teachers assign homework, and that's how you keep track of your grades. And during that orientation time, we'll get you set up with your Blackbaud account so you can access all those things. We will also issue your class schedules, and we'll probably go off campus for a lunch. And then on Tuesday is when you'll have your first full day and you'll actually follow your class schedule. Next slide. A lot of students ask about clubs. We have a lot of different clubs at Bradshaw. Most of them meet during lunchtime. And each morning, our high school students have announcements that are over the loudspeaker. And that is when they'll announce what clubs are meeting that day or the next day during lunch. So these are just a few of the clubs that we have. All of them meet at lunch except for speech and debate. That one meets after schools on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then Fridays they meet at lunch. Next slide. Sports. So winter sports have already started here, but if your student is interested in playing on a winter sport, a men's or women's soccer, men's and women's basketball, or the wrestling team, I'm happy to see if we can get them to join the team if they're interested in one of those, and at least practice with the team and kind of have that experience. Spring sports, February start are the sports listed here. I have had students, even though they can't be here for the whole season, they were able to join the tennis team or other teams like that and have that experience for the time that they were here. Next slide. So one of the things we like to do with our students is we do plan some international activities. Our student ambassadors are also allowed to go. Those are some of our domestic students that will be in your Bible class. So these are just some pictures of the activities we've done in the past. We actually had one of our Brazilian students last year wanted to do a Brazilian barbecue. So we took them to Walmart and had a little barbecue with all our Brazilian students. We have students from Vietnam and China as well. So that you can see in some of these pictures, we've visited the mall, we've gone to San Francisco. Our ministry class has done a welcome lunch for our international students. Next slide. So this is kind of an example of, I'm still working on our event calendar, but we do like to get input from the students as well. If there's specific outings or activities that they want to do, and I try to work those into the schedule. We usually do one activity a month. Sometimes we can squeeze in 2 activities. Next slide. And that's all I have. If there are any questions.
Summer, let me ask you something. I know they're gonna ask, if no one is gonna ask, I'm gonna ask for you. So about the lunch, I know lunch is always something they are, kind of food. It's always kind of issue for Brazilians because usually you eat a lot during the lunchtime. So I know you guys have, they can start, they can choose the lunch when they arrive. Am I correct?
Yes, so this year our hot lunch system is a little bit different. Before we had to order a whole month out ahead of time. We're working with a different company this year, so we can order like up to a week out. So their first week, I will probably just pick for them. They do have 3 or 4 options per day to choose from. And if their students want to come pick, then we'll work that out where they come and see me and they can pick their lunches for the time that they're here.
Okay, great. So you guys have any other questions? There's somebody just writing Vanessa. So no questions. So okay, someone is asking something. Pode perguntar, Marina.
Marina, pode colocar ali no P e R. Ali P e R é perguntas e respostas, tá? Ali vocês conseguem colocar todas as perguntinhas de vocês que a gente consegue ler uma a uma para Summer. Por favor. Oi, Marina. A Marina perguntou se precisa levar o laptop ou se a escola fornece. Ah, precisa levar, tá, Marina? Como a Summer até comentou, precisa levar um laptop ou um tablet. É bem simples ali, né? Mas é para tarefas do dia a dia. Então a escola pede que cada estudante tenha o seu próprio equipamento, tá bom?
E não esqueçam o adaptador, por favor. Tá? Eu sei que às vezes parece bobagem, mas adaptador é uma coisa super importante. Né? Vocês não conseguem
É.
plugar, né? Tomar.
Exato. E assim, o laptop, além disso, né, é um equipamento importante para fazer as lições, fazer as atividades, quando estiver ali na host family, né? Ou mesmo quando a gente fala assim, assistir um Netflix à noite, tá na casa de família, quer fazer alguma coisa nesse sentido. Então, sim, levem um laptop ou um tablet, tá bom? Acho que é isso, amor.
É, acho que
Quiser
sim.
tocar aí.
É, bom, se alguém tiver mais alguma pergunta, quiser mandar depois, tá? Vocês fiquem à vontade. Para quem não pôde participar, pera lá, Daniel, tem futebol no currículo da escola, sim, mas eu não sei se vai ser na temporada, na season, eu acredito que não. Do you have soccer during the
We do
January?
have soccer.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
okay, it's going to be in first 2 months of the month,
So
of
they've
the year,
already
I'm
started
sorry.
practice. Yes, they've already started practicing. So when they arrive, the soccer team will already be in season, but I should be able to get them on the team.
Great, thank you so much, Summer. Respondeu sua pergunta, Daniel? Acho que sim. Bom, se alguém mais tiver alguma outra pergunta e quiser depois chamar, fiquem à vontade, tá bom? Para quem não pôde participar, vai ser gravado, depois a gente vai encaminhar para todos os agentes, se alguém de repente quiser assistir aí de novo, tá? Fiquem à vontade. Muito obrigada. Summer, thank you so much for your time. So if they
Of
have
course.
any other questions, they're gonna send to me and I'm gonna reach you out.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Of course. All
Thank you
right.
so much.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Ciao.
Tchau. Thank you, Summer. Bye bye.
You're welcome. Bye.